looking at is called the supply chain risk. So we look at the third party vendor. Now we're going to look at the supply chain risk, right? And the supply chain risk refers to the threat that arise within the supply chain network, including disruptions, security vulnerabilities, regulatory compliance, failure that can impact the flow of goods, service, or data. And some of the key risk with the supply chain that we may find is geographical issue, sanction, trade restriction, or conflict affecting suppliers. Natural disaster like earthquake and hurricane or pandemic disruption, all of this disrupt supply chain operation, right? And another risk that we may find is cyber threats, hackers exploiting vulnerability in the supply chain software or logistic, in the network that can create a problem. Quality control issue, poor manufacturing or service standard from suppliers, leading to defective products that can be a problem. Those are all risks. And financial instability, where suppliers going bankrupt are um, and all of that, and defaulted at their obligation. So when we are dealing with these kind of people, we have to take these things into consideration. So let's look at an example when it comes on to the supply chain. Let's look at a scenario right here. During COVID-19 pandemic, and automakers like Ford and Toyota face severe supply chain disruption due to chip shortage. So when we talk about supply chain and the fact that many of the things have to be shipped from another place, to it may be that they have to ship some of the parts for Ford to make their cars, some of the things, let's say the lumbers are the parts that you need to make the the tools that you need to do your threat hunting, and those are disrupted, there's no shipping coming in, then there is a problem. That's all by itself a disruption of business, and you can end up losing financially too. The dependency on semiconductor manufacturers in Asia highlighted vulnerability in a supply chain, causing delay and financial loss. So this was what happened during COVID-19. The automaker like Ford and Toyota, they face supply chain disruption due to um, chip shortage, right? There was a shortage in the chip that they needed. There would probably be problem with supply chain.